What's up, guys? Welcome back. This is part two of the Sprint Samsung Galaxy S3 overview. I don't like to call them reviews because reviews are just so damn subjective. So I'm not going to call it a review. It's a part two Samsung Galaxy S3 Sprint. Check it out. Peace. Howdy, guys. I'm part of Team Evo. I was not that excited about the Galaxy S3. I don't have anything bad to say about the Evo 4G LTE. It's a great device. You pick up the Evo 4G LTE, you will not be unhappy with that device. I don't care what device anyone has, you will not be unhappy with your device if you have an Evo 4G LTE. With that being said, the Galaxy S3 is kind of on another level. I wouldn't say another level. That's maybe giving it a little too much. It's just the software really does matter. Now, if you are someone who you are into hardware and you want the most solid feeling device that's out there in the Android world, maybe world period, because it's a world class build quality, then you might want to go with the Evo 4G LTE. But the Galaxy S3, if you combine all the software that you're getting inside of it, the 4.8 inch screen, I love the Super LCD that's in the Evo 4G LTE, and you guys, I'm doing a lot of comparisons, but I'll have an official Evo 4G LTE versus Samsung Galaxy S3 video out. If not today, maybe tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. But back to the screens, the colors just pop. And the Galaxy S3, that Super AMOLED HD screen is really good when it comes to darks or pitch black dark. Colors pop, they're very vibrant. Some people don't like that. They feel like it's kind of overblown, cartoonish like. I'm not one of those. I think it looks amazing. It is a pentile display, but you definitely cannot tell that it's a pentile display. It's the best pentile display I've ever seen. The Evo 4G LTE, the Super LCD, I'm not sure. I think it's the Super LCD HD or whatever they're calling it. It's great. It's excellent. Can't complain about it. I actually think for like regular YouTube watching, and it depends. The pictures, if they're bright and light, every type of pictures, they're gonna look better on the Evo because brights are bright on the Evo 4G LTE. But if it's darks and game playing and blacks and things like that, then yeah, you definitely gonna enjoy that Galaxy S3 Super AMOLED screen. I always have a problem saying that. It's a mouthful. But Touchwiz, what can I say about Touchwiz? I'm gonna tell you one thing that I dislike about Touchwiz. I'm not a hater of Touchwiz, okay? So let's get that out of the gate. But I do not like, in order to make a folder, and if you guys are used to using ice cream sandwich and Android, you just grab, let's put an app on screen. Let's put Media Hub. And so we'll throw Media Hub right here. Actually, let's get to them. Let's see, Google Plus. Love Google Plus. Follow me on Google Plus, guys. Damian Hayes. If you try to add this to this, you can't do that. You cannot make folders, create folders like that on Touchwiz. What you have to do is you have to go, even if it's on screen, you have your app on screen, you still have to go to the app drawer. You still have to hold it down. You still have to create your folder. Then you have to bring your folder. Yeah, there's your folder. Then you have to put your app in that folder, which is, I'm sorry, it's retarded. It's retarded. Yeah, it's just not intuitive. It's that's not smart. So that thing irks me because I'm a big folders guy. I don't like that iPhone-ish look to where I have like all my apps on my home screens. I don't do that. But the way that I stop from doing that is to be able to create 5 or 6 folders and throwing it, categorizing them and putting my apps in there. It makes life a lot more harder doing it this way with Touchwiz. So that's one thing I dislike about this. If you're used to having a Samsung device, you'll also remember that they're not known for having the best drivers for their phone. I mean, as far as like GPS and getting the lock and the signals and all those things. So far, I'm impressed by what they've done in the Galaxy S3 because GPS locks on fast. It's like before you think about it, it's already locked on to you. So that's a plus. Wi-Fi I haven't had any problems with it at all. Another thing, guys, with the multitasking, because as you'll notice, there's no home button. Well, there's an actual physical home button, but there's no the home logo. And this is the menu, and you hold down menu, that takes you into Google search. If you hold down the back, it doesn't do anything. The way you get to your recent apps, you hold down this home button, and bam, just like stock ICS, which I like. I like the visual flair that the Evo 4G LTE does, but now that I've been using this for a while, I prefer my stock ice cream sandwich when it comes to multitasking. So you have that camera. Let's get into the camera. The camera's awesome, guys, but I'm going to let you know this before we're on low battery power. So I'm going to let you know this beforehand. While the camera app is very nice, their camera is not as good as the Evo 4G LTE or the 1 series. It's just not. I'm sorry. It's I use both of them, and I use the cameras a lot. I have kids, so I take a lot of pictures. And the Evo 4G LTE, it has its own processor for image processing. So, and you can really tell the difference. I haven't really messed around with the camera that much, so I'll keep you guys posted on that. But it's the Evo 4G LTE has a more refined camera interface. I just tend to like it a little bit better, and I think that you will probably come to the same conclusion on that. Now I've heard that in low light levels that maybe the Galaxy S3 might be a little bit better, but I haven't had a chance to test that out, guys. It does have the ability to have burst mode, and there's all the options you can think of. There's burst mode, and there's HDR mode, and go to effects. There's all the negative effects, anti-shake, shoots in full 1080p. We're in camcorder mode. That's right. We have smile shot, beauty shot, cartoon, panorama, share shot, where you can actually share all the photos that you take instantly to. I'm not sure if it's just other Galaxy S3 devices or just Android devices, but it gives you the ability to do that. Buddy photo share. Got macro face detection. I mean, a plethora of software. Like I said, if there's one thing I want you guys to take away from the Galaxy S3, it's a software powerhouse. Software powerhouse and a more than capable device. I don't feel like anyone would be unhappy with the Galaxy S3. So it gets my Hosh full stamp. My Hosh stamp of approval. Is definitely a great device. There's also front megapixel camera. I think I forgot to mention that in unboxing. So if you didn't know about that, it definitely has a front facing camera. Speaker quality. I know a lot of people made a lot of noise about the sound quality not being that great, but I love it. It sounds as good as the Evo 4G LTE, and I don't remember anyone really saying anything negative about the sound on the Evo. So look for about the same. And I'm not sure if there's a break-in period with the speaker, but you'll I don't think you'll be unimpressed with that. Voice quality, sound is perfect. It's what you can expect. I mean, one thing, I'm not sure if this has HD voice. I think it does, but I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. But if it does, that's going to be released on Sprint later on this year, and it'll be crystal clear quality voice sound, kind of like similar to a landline. How the voice difference between cellular and landline, it should be more up to par with landline. So we look forward to being able to test that out. And once again, there is LTE, which we have no LTE, so you're stuck on 3G until they light that switch, flip that switch for LTE. And everyone knows by now Sprint speeds are horrible. Unless you're on 4G. I loved 4G WiMAX. I had great speeds where I live in Southern California. So But you're definitely not going to get those type of speeds currently with the Galaxy S3 Evo 4G LTE or any other LTE device on Sprint. So, guys, that's pretty much a wrap right now. I could go on and on about the Galaxy S3. Look for a lot of videos coming from us at Hosh Online, because this device, there's so much that's entailed in this device. It's really, like I said, it's a software powerhouse. So next up, we're going to be doing the Evo 4G LTE versus the Galaxy S3. You know, you guys can see them side by side. I kind of played with that a little bit in the unboxing. So stay tuned for some more videos, you guys. Please subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. Click a couple ads. You know, be on the lookout. Follow me on Twitter, dhoshman. Follow me on Instagram, dhoshman. If you see Hosh, that's me. Oh yeah, guys, if you want to check out acsyndicate.com, you know, QB King 77 and all the guys over at AC Syndicate, I'm one of the newest members there. I'm doing some writing there, so if you check me out, dhoshman once again on AC Syndicate. Great guys over there. Definitely check out the website. I'll put a link in the description to the site. Definitely a bunch of great group of guys and girls. Don't want to forget the ladies. But yeah, check us out there. And this has been Damien with Hosh Online. Samsung Galaxy S3, 16 gigabyte, pebble blue, really gorgeous pebble blue at that. But it's a fingerprint magnet, guys. Fingerprint magnet. But we'll see you guys next video. Okay, peace.